to keep things dry.
Well, I think of Camille. I think of Andrew, Kevin. There's only been like four or five Category 5s to ever hit U.S. land, and this was almost a 5.
Yeah, 2 miles per hour shy. And who knows, once everything settles down and folks have an opportunity to kind of collect themselves and they go back over the numbers and the specifics, it very well could be upgraded to a Category 5. That's what happened with Hurricane Andrew, of course, when it made landfall there near Homestead. But I tell you what, that video you just saw there out of Naples, the highest storm surge ever recorded in parts of Southwest Florida with Ian today as it made landfall. That is what we tell you to run from the coast. That's why you're ordered to evacuate, because that water comes in and it has a force with it. And then you have the waves on top of that. So you have to kind of keep all of that in mind. Essentially, again, that is Ian forcing the Gulf of Mexico onshore and kind of reclaiming coastline. Tonight, Ian's down to a Category 1, but the flash flood threat is the greatest concern through the overnight hours, in addition to still dealing with some high wind gusts. Still could have wind gusts over 90 miles an hour coming up towards Orlando here over the next several hours. So that means power outages will continue to increase throughout Central Florida through the overnight hours around the area. And look at some of these incredible rainfall amounts just since this afternoon and this evening, anywhere between 15 to 20 inches of rain. And this is basically where that northern eye wall of Ian has been. And if you continue to extrapolate that on out, that takes it up just south of Orlando, or awfully close there. So up towards Orlando and then over towards the Space Coast, Titusville, back over towards Daytona Beach. So inland flooding now going to be the next big concern through the night tonight. I can show you that here on our radar. You can see right here, this is the eye wall. This is where they've had the most ferocious winds. And notice how it's just creeping along here. The rest are the center of Ian, and that means the heavy rainfall will increase tonight up towards Kissimmee, Orlando, on over towards Titusville, and out towards the coast there tonight. So continuing to deal with Ian's aftermath through the night tonight. Cape Coral, once again, 140 mile an hour sustained wind gusts there from Ian as it made landfall. And when you think of these numbers, it's one thing to see these numbers. They're impressive alone at themselves. But when you consider that some folks spent 4 to 6 hours dealing with wind gusts topping 100, 120 miles per hour, you can just imagine how frightening of a storm that was for folks down there around Fort Myers and Punta Gorda, for example, earlier this evening. So Ian's weakened, 90 mile per hour winds now, likely to continue to weaken through the night to a tropical storm. Then it goes out into the western Atlantic briefly. I don't think it's over water long enough to really strengthen, makes a second landfall into South Carolina, and then eventually whatever's left of it kind of falls apart there in the southern Appalachians. Meanwhile, closer to home, after all that drama in Florida, it is much quieter here, but chilly for late September. It felt more like early November today. Highs barely made it to 60 in many locales. Tomorrow will be a little bit warmer, but only by about a handful of degrees. So it is still chilly for this time of the year, and that's the theme through the end of the week. It's 56 outside right now. We've got ourselves a northeasterly wind at the moment. Temperatures as low as 43 in Hillsborough, 42 in West Union. So once you get away from the urban areas, most of you are down into the 40s already tonight. Still in the low to mid 50s within the city. We do have some clouds that have rolled in. As long as those clouds hang around, it kind of helps keep temperatures leveled out. But they should begin to clear here shortly. And lows tonight will again fall back into the low and mid 40s. So the kiddos will need the jackets and sweaters at the bus stop again tomorrow morning. And you'll need it tomorrow night for Thursday night football. The Dolphins are coming into town to take on the Bengals. Perfect weather for tailgating. By the time the game gets going, temperatures will be cooling off, especially with the sun going down back into the 50s. 46 tonight, as low as 42 out in the burbs. Tomorrow, still chilly, partly cloudy, 67. Here's a look at your day planner. Should probably throw some clouds on there in the afternoon, but we'll certainly have more sun tomorrow than we had today. Here's your 7-day forecast. Up to 70 on Friday. Mike and Ashley, it's looking increasingly so that the weekend will likely end up drier than we were thinking yesterday. So for that reason, we've removed the weather impact days. I'm still going to keep the chance in there for some showers, but the greater threat may be east of us. Either way, we don't have any significant impacts coming our way from Ian.
Tomorrow night, the perfect showcase night for the city of Cincinnati. Upper